Because I'm named after a mermaid. So it's a mermaid blanket. I'm going to wear it on the plane.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about as I sit next to you. Let's not use plastic cups anymore. Yeah. ISU, I'm putting that to you.
But the problem is they have to provide water, so it's actually better to provide plastic cups.
I won't call you, no problem.
Okay.
So, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the press conference after the rhythm dance. So, we have here the three top performer. So, guys, what do you think about your performance? What are your feelings? Starting with the leading pairs. So, Gabriela Papadakis and Guillaume Cizeron. Merci. Is it working? Okay.
Yeah.
Merci.
Yeah, I mean, we're very happy we're here because last year we weren't, and so it's a really cool competition. Also, it's in Italy, so it's very close to home, which we're really happy about. We have a great team around us, which is great. The performance in itself I think it was good, considering that we're pretty tired after the whole Grand Prix season. We did a couple mistakes. I did a mistake. But I mean, we're just, that happens sometimes, and we accept it, and we're happy that everything went well, and then the crowd was so into it with us. So that was a great experience, and we're looking forward for tomorrow.
Guillaume, you want to add something, or?
Not really. You just said it all. I think it was overall a really good performance. We did some technical mistakes, but I don't think it affected the overall performance, and we really enjoyed ourselves. So we're pretty happy with today.
Merci. Madison, Zachary. So, what are your feelings?
Tonight was very fun. We were able to debut our new costumes, and it just felt like the perfect place to do it here at the final. And it's always a special feeling to skate in an Olympic stadium, and the crowd didn't disappoint. So overall, a really great performance, and looking forward to getting back on the ice tomorrow.
So we continue with Madison and Ivan. So, what are your feelings about this atmosphere, about your performance?
Sorry. Like our friend said, we are very happy to be in Italy. I'm sorry, I don't know why I blew in it, but it's so fun to be here in Italy and to be competing at the Grand Prix final at such a prestigious event. And we had a very good skate today. It was a lot of fun to perform. I think technically we probably could have been a little bit cleaner, but the overall performance was what we're going to take away, because we had a great time, and the energy of the crowd and the energy between us was very fun, and so that's what we're going to take away.
Okay, now I will start to pick some questions from the audience, if there are some. Yes?
Yep.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
Merci.
So you said, Gabi and Guillaume, there was not much time after the NHK trophy, and you had only a week, couple of days. So can you talk how you managed that? And the other, you had more time because you did the first two Grand Prix. So what did you use during this time? And you had, after China. So can everyone talk a little bit about how you adjusted this different kind of length time you had before coming here?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Grand Prix season is always challenging for everybody for different reasons. I mean, they did the first two Grand Prix back to back, which I think was the hardest thing to do. So yeah, they had more time before the final, but we had more time in between our two Grand Prix and no time before the final. So I think it's always, it's always a different challenge every year and for everybody. So yeah, for us the main thing was that we only had a week after Japan. So we did Japan for a week, then Canada for a week, and now we're here, which is a lot of traveling. So yeah, we didn't have much time to work on anything or to improve or to make any changes. We just wanted to keep our shape and not injure ourselves and just keep on skating, just not to lose anything. But yeah, jet lag was tough, but we're still young and and yeah. We'll sleep later in life.
So, okay.
Yeah, we had obviously quite the opposite schedule. And in those 5 weeks, we actually went home for 1 week to visit our families, which was a really great way to just kind of digest everything that happened at our first 2 Grand Prix and enjoy Halloween with our families and with my nephews. It was a nice break. And then in the last 4 weeks, we've been repackaging the rhythm dance a little bit. Obviously, you saw today with the costumes. And we've been working very hard specifically on the free dance. There have been 9 element changes between order of elements and musicality. And
New elements.
it's been a really, really great project, specifically with Marie France. She had a vision after seeing our competition in Skate Canada, and we feel like the program is much improved. So we're really looking forward to see the crowd reaction tomorrow.
Madison, anyone?
We had back-to-back Grand Prix, France and China, which felt really great at the time. It felt like we could stay in competition mode. And then we got home. Oh, yeah, jet lag. That was tough. We had some weird sleeping hours. But yeah, it just kind of took a while to get readjusted. But fortunately, we had a couple weeks, and we were able to get our feet back under us just in the nick of time. And yeah, we're very happy that we're able to sleep regularly now. And here in Italy, it's great. I'm just very happy that the Grand Prix season is coming to a close.
So maybe you're gonna try some food also from Italy after the.
Absolutely. I have my eye on a few gelato shops already.
Okay, so
Gelato
maybe
first, pizza next.
Okay.
But first pizza.
I need to do what?
Enjoy the ladies.
Okay. This. Gabriella and Guillaume, we know that you commit a lot into what you're doing. In this rhythm dance, it looks like you're even more committed physically. We know that you're committed mentally, but this one is very physical. How does it feel, and how do you prepare for that? How do you view that?
Always the trickiest questions. I mean, all of the programs are always very physical. Our job is to make it look easy, which takes a lot of time and a lot of training. But yeah, this program particularly is a lot of cardio. It's almost like a workout and a program combined, which was the idea, but we didn't really realize how tough it would be when we had the idea. And hopefully we have kind of a break in between with the blues. But we train it as we train every other programs. It's always, we have a pretty specific way of preparing. We try to get our cardio pretty high, and I think in this particular program, the muscle memory is really important. Just getting, the more we do it, the less we have to think about it, and the less effort it takes physically, and it allows us to have more fun with it and be a little bit more playful and be able to focus more our connection and the way we interact with each other and with the crowd. So I think we'll maybe do a couple changes for the second half of the season, but for now we're really happy with the final result, and I think we still have a lot of room to improve technically. There was a few mistakes today, and I think we're going to have more time for Europeans and Worlds to really push the concept a little bit further and have more fun with it. You're welcome.
Yes. Oh, yes. I don't think that.
A question to all three teams. Is the musical theme rhythm dance this season? And could you each tell us your favorite musical? And if it's not, if it's different to the one you're skating to, was the one of your choices before creating the program this season?
Well, we're French, so we don't really have this culture of musicals. No, but it's true. Like I didn't grow up watching any musicals. For me, people singing in a movie, it's just plain weird, honestly. I mean, I got to enjoy them, but it's definitely not part of our culture. So I think it was cool to like find something that was a little different from everybody, because I found that we're not necessarily attracted to the most like the classical musicals. We really wanted to do something more fun and different, and that's why we thought of Fame, which I mean we love that idea. We love performing it. We love designing the costumes. So yeah, I don't know. For me, I don't know if I have any favorite musical apart from Fame, but.
I'll skip the question. Well, also this year I think it was a real challenge to make a rhythm dance that made sense from beginning to end with one theme and incorporate the fin step into it with the right rhythm. Like that was such a challenge, and also like we always start, I think, a little bit later than everyone, so all of the musicals were already taken, and so it was a challenge. There were a few moments of desperation, but in the end we were really pleased with what we chose, and yeah, we found it really fun. But it was a real challenge, I think, for everyone to really incorporate the fin step with just like it doesn't really look like a musical. I mean, I've never seen like a quick step in a musical, so I guess that was the biggest challenge for everyone.
Okay, if there's no more question, or okay.
I think Zach and I have probably a different answer than this for this one. Yeah, he grew up watching actually more musical theater.
My life was mostly musicals, yeah.
And I only, dipped my toe in, but when I was probably too young to actually go and see it, my mom took me to Fosse, and that was like my favorite show. The dancing and the style was so spectacular. And that's something that I had always pictured myself doing. But, sometimes you picture something that will be good on you, and then your coaches are like, no, that won't be good on you. And my absolute favorite icon is Marilyn Monroe. So when that came into discussion, then Roman very quickly said that was the choice, no matter what. But I love Marilyn, but my favorite to watch is probably Fosse.
Was that me?
Do you have a favorite?
A favorite? No.
All of them.
No.
Because it's from
no,
American culture.
No.
so
There's
we
quite a
love
few
them.
that I think should just not exist. But I'm a big fan of the classics. I grew up watching everything from
Breaking the
Oklahoma, which Gabby should definitely watch Oklahoma to get a real American culture of Broadway. That is true. I mean, I grew up very close to New York City, so me being able to experience it was going and watching it on Broadway, which is a whole nother thing. So do I have a favorite? No, but can I appreciate them? Absolutely.
Yes, as part of American culture, I was raised watching musicals, and I love musicals. One of my favorites is American in Paris, and also Singing in the Rain, and I love Fosse as well. And so throughout our career, we've actually done a lot of Broadway-inspired programs, American in Paris, Les Mis, a Fosse-inspired program, and so yeah, I think it's a big part of our culture and a big part of our lives growing up as kids. And for me, I just remember watching with my mom and dad. She always made sure to bring musicals into my life, and because she was a singer, and so it was very important to her. And now it's important to me, and I just really enjoy them.
And my parents took me to see Cats when I was like 9
This is the
on
best
Broadway.
Story. This is the best story.
Which is like kind of bizarre, and that really stuck with me. And now they're making a movie out of it.
And I'm gonna take him to see it.
So if there's no more question, that's the end of the press conference. Tonight we will all see any musical, I guess. So good luck for the free skating.
Thank you.
Bonne chance.
Thank you.